guys, what's good? It's your girl Christabel back with another episode of Cocktails with Christabel. Oh yeah. Yeah, I tried to get my Craig David on. But anyways, so today's guest, I'm really excited about her today. She's an amazing content creator. She's an amazing influencer. And also she's a Black Lives Matter advocate. Give it up for the beautiful Naomi Smith.
Hey guys.
How are you doing, girl?
I'm okay, thanks.
That's good. How's your journey here?
It was easy, it was good.
And I just want to say thank you so much for coming.
Don't worry.
So today we'll be making my own cocktail because I've got a cocktail business called Cocktail Blast. I'm plugging myself in, guys. It's called Strawberry Sunrise, and we will be using these ingredients. So got fresh strawberries,
Exciting.
KA strawberry still,
Favorite.
some strawberry syrup, some dark Captain rum, and some ice in a jug, and we've got our shaker and our cute jug that we're going to drink in. So how do you feel about cocktails? Do you like it?
I love a cocktail.
What is your favourite?
Strawberry daiquiri.
I love your strawberry, but it has to be
strawberry
made in a certain way.
Yes, sometimes it can be too icy and it's like water.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. So when you go out, is that what you order?
Strawberry daiquiri.
Okay, so girl, are you ready?
I'm ready.
To make some cocktails?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. So first, we're just gonna cut the strawberries in half. We're gonna cut in half and then cut in half again. So 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are we leaving the green?
No, we're gonna cut off the greens.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so girl, once again, I just want to say thank you so much for coming.
It's okay.
And yeah, I just want to ask a few things, girl. Where did you grow up?
Wait, am I doing this right?
Yeah, so half like that, and then half again.
Okay, cool.
Like that.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, sorry. So I want to ask, what area did you grow up in?
Sutton.
She said,
Sutton.
So I forgot to add, when you finish cutting it, pull it straight in here.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, I grew up in Sutton.
Okay.
Well, I was born in Tulse Hill, but I moved to Sutton when I was very young.
Okay.
So most of my childhood memories are in Sutton.
Okay.
Yeah, predominantly white area.
I was just about to say that it's a predominantly white area.
Yeah.
So how was it growing up in Sutton, especially you being a dark-skinned girl?
It was, I don't know, it was strange. I mean, it was more kind of like, I'd say I'd feel more of a type of way in school, not kind of like in the environment of my actual area. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it wasn't really a thing for me being in Sutton. It was kind of just being within certain environments in Sutton. That being school, kind of being, it's where I live. I have to be here. Do you get what I mean? But yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned in school, that's where, is it bullying? Should I class it as?
Yeah, I mean, from primary school, I got bullied in primary school.
Okay, was that about your skin colour?
It was just a guy that, I mean, it was, but then it wasn't. To be fair, like, the main bully that I kind of can remember was just because he was just a horrible person. Like, I wouldn't say it had much to do with my skin colour.
Yeah.
But a lot of people would say horrible things at school, due to my skin colour. And obviously having I don't want to say having African parents because that's not what it is, but it's like, I remember one time in primary school, this boy was like, "Oh, you look like poo." And really and truly, them times I'm thinking, okay, I don't really know what racism is like that, but
at that young age, yeah.
Poo is not positive.
Yes,
so I shouldn't be, So I've gone, home telling my dad, like, "Dad, someone said, at school I look like poo," and he kind of just get over it. Where do we go from here? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was kind of, I don't know, I just kind of stopped telling my parents and stuff about it.
Okay, cool. So, when you was going through all of this in primary school, at that young age, how did you receive it? How did you take it?
To be honest, I feel like in primary school, I was kind of a bit naive to it. I didn't really understand. And it was funny because growing up, my family, aunties, uncles, cousins, "Oh my God, your skin is so beautiful, never bleach."
Yeah, that's what I always used to hear when I was younger.
Literally everywhere I used to go, not even aunties, literally people that used to just see me with my mum on the streets, "Oh my God, your complexion is this." And to be honest, it was very confusing for me because I'm very young, and you know, like family and like, you know, other people are telling me that you've got this amazing complexion, but then when I go to school,
Do you want to take one? Sorry.
oh, thank you. You know, when I go to school, it's like a whole completely different story. But then like, I didn't start completely noticing that until secondary school. Primary school was very like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, I'm just being me, you know? But yeah, secondary school is when it started like proper hitting home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would want to just fast forward a little bit. At what point in your life did you feel like enough is enough? Like, I need to stand up for myself. I can't do this anymore.
Do you know what? I would say when I was about 17, turning 18.
Okay.
Because I'd say that's when like I started, I wouldn't say that's when I started Instagram because that would be a lie.
Yeah.
But like that's when I kind of like started getting into it. Do you get what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, and I got a boyfriend, and I always say this. I say this every single time that he was not the reason. I don't want people to kind of like watch this and think, oh, like yeah,
He was the reason,
she had a man, and that's where she found. No, like I think it was kind of a thing where, you know, like I was kind of only interested in him. I wasn't trying to impress anyone else, and I kind of just stopped wearing makeup, kind of. Oh. Not because I don't know how to explain it. Like I just didn't need to wear makeup because I was just with him all the time. Do you get what I mean? And then obviously when I broke up with him, I just felt like I didn't need to shy away anymore. Like I'm just, I don't know, I felt okay.
So what, was this 17, 18, did you say?
Yeah, about 17, 18, that's when, and I started going to college without makeup. That's it. This whole makeup thing, I was always in makeup. Okay. Like always in makeup. Like literally right from like year 8, year 7, like my mum, she used to have all her makeup set out on her like dresser every morning before school. Like she'd be asleep, I just tap her thing, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I was going to school caked up, looking like one, you know. But yeah, this was what it was.
So I just want to quickly have how many. You can put however.
I want all of them. I love my strawberries.
So after you finish, you just put a couple of ice cubes in.
Okay, cool.
So we can make it a bit chilled. So yeah, girl. So at this point, you found yourself 17, 18.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that when you started getting into like more into the social media and you know, experimenting in your style?
I feel like I've always been quite creative.
Okay.
I've always been quite good at hair and makeup. So I feel like this was annoying, but a lot of people used to say it to me, and obviously like, and it was kind of like 15, 16, 17, 18 kind of going up, and it's like, oh, like you're like really pretty for a dark skin girl. I'm like,
I hate
oh my
that
god, like like, you know. And I had that from young. Even that's actually cap. I had that from young. But yeah, it's like, okay, cool, I'm pretty at least. You know, I'm not really liking for the dark skin for a dark skin girl, but you know, I started kind of, I don't know, like people just started taking to me. You know, like they just started liking my shit, like. Okay, so I want to talk about that video you done with that guy on your Instagram live when you were showing him how to install a frontal. So how did that come about, and oh my gosh,
was he just a random, or did you genuinely know him?
So I literally I had this wig sent from Tinashe here.
So I put 2.5. Okay, so cool. Whatever you want. All right, cool. In the shop.
Oh, okay,
right
cool.
There.
All right then.
Yeah, so sorry, go
on. Sorry, what was the question?
About the guy, the viral Instagram live.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd go on live once in a while and like show people how I kind of like lay my frontal and stuff. And funny enough, he kept messaging in the you know when you're on live and people can conversate, which I don't know. And he just kept messaging like so many different questions.
Yeah. Was this random your hair? Questions about your hair?
Yeah, like I can't remember what they were exactly, but he was just going on and on.
One of that.
Yeah, and then everyone was like, add him in, because I was going live with different people at the time.
Yeah.
So I've added him in now, and he's like just so intrigued. And it was really nice because when it kind of like went viral, a lot of people like how it was just such a wholesome video. Like it was just the two, like you've got a black girl from South London and a Caucasian man from God knows where.
Because he was genuinely interested.
He was,
like,
he wanted to
put on
understand.
his glasses, like he was...
Literally, he wanted to understand whatever was going on. So... yeah, like, it was really, really cute. It literally lasted, like, 30 seconds. And what people don't know is that everyone's like, oh, I need the full video. Like, where's the full video? There's no full video.
Oh, that was it?
That was it because I think he got really shy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got shy, so he came off the live because, like, loads of people started coming in. And it was jokes. It was actually jokes. But no, big up him.
So when you woke up the next morning and you saw your face everywhere on every, even shade room.
Yeah, like... I actually messaged the shade room and I was like, listen, I've got this video, like post it for me, like da. And then like 10 minutes later, they messaged me back like, yeah, if we post it, we'll tag you. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my days. But then in my head, I'm thinking, oh, they said like, you know, if they post it, you get it? So I'm thinking, you know what, whatever. Then, literally, I don't know, it was literally like 11 o'clock at night. Obviously, it was probably like 7 o'clock there or 5 o'clock there, who knows. And I don't even know what happened. My phone just started going off. And I was like, wait. It's like I just knew. I went on the shade room and it was just there. And I was like, oh, I gained like 10K followers from that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's amazing.
It was crazy.
So before we carry on, have you stirred your mixture?
I haven't.
It's so important to stir it.
Yeah?
Because you're fermenting the strawberries.
I thought this was a straw, you know. I was thinking, what's this?
So let's stir it. And then after we stir it, we pour the KA. I like to pour up to like here.
Okay, cool.
So yeah.
I don't want to squash my strawberries.
So let's move on. So you see
I put too much in.
Oh, did you?
No,
it's the strawberries, isn't it?
I love it. Right, so this.
Yeah. So you can fill it to wherever you want.
I'll put some more ice.
So I want to find out. After the live went viral, was like opportunities flying in and
do you
like
know what?
DMs.
In that 1 week, I had like 20 hair companies that wanted to send me hair.
Oh, God.
And I was just like, oh my God, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just, loads of hair companies, loads of brands and like, it was just crazy. I don't know, and I think at that point was when I just started doing loads on Insta, like I was making hair videos week in, week out, like makeup videos. I was just trying to sustain it basically. Yeah. It's very hard to sustain, I'll tell you that. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to move on. So have you stirred it, girl?
Oh, again?
Yeah, stir it again. Because you put in ice in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we stir it. And then literally, that is our strawberry sunrise.
Yeah?
Yes, girl.
Oy.
So before we carry on chit-chatting, let's cheers. You guys are jealous.
Do you know what? These are so cute. These are really cute.
I can't wait to taste it.
Okay, have I done this correctly? Should have.
Yeah, is it done?
Yeah.
Cheers, girl.
Cheers. Oh, okay.
Let's sip on it.
I bet this is not.
Mine's really nice.
Oh, mine's really
amazing.
Nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
No, this is nice.
Get a little bit lit while we're talking.
You're gonna get me off this show.
So I want to move on. So last year was a really difficult year for all of us.
It really was.
Especially with like all the, you know, protests and let's start off with George Floyd, his unfortunate death. So that sparked off, you know, lots of protests in America and London followed suit, or should I say the whole world followed suit. And you and your friends done an amazing protest. Was it in Hyde
Park?
Hyde Park. That was amazing.
It was.
How did that even come about?
So, I always say, to be honest, it came about from frustration.
Okay.
Yeah, like literally, I remember just kind of waking up every single day, and there was a week where it was super heavy because like no one was posting about anything else. No one was posting. There was no time for any other conversations. You know what I mean? And it's like being an influencer, you kind of just feel like, oh, okay, everything's stopped now. You know, like this is reality. Like you just you know, and yeah, like it was just getting really draining, going on socials day in, day out, like just seeing just the same, you know? So I just kind of just like, me and my crazy self, I was just like, guys, let's protest, like let's step out, you know? And I tweeted it, I put it on my Instagram, and it just went crazy.
Yeah,
like
it did.
It just went crazy. Like, and the thing is, I thought it went crazy, but then I didn't realize how crazy it went until the actual day. Do you get what I mean? Like, because in fact, let me even keep going, sis.
Okay. She wants to tell me more. But so yeah, when you gained so much success from this protest, did you like expect it to get news coverage? Because ITV was there, because I came. I turned up with my cousin and her friends, and we saw you straddling along. But yeah, it was an amazing day.
Yeah.
Did you ever think it would gain that much coverage?
Literally, when we got there, when we first got there, we saw this police officer, right? And I just thought, we're done. It's done. It's over. Everyone go home. Like, it's finished. You know what I mean? And there was one of these actually, like literally a camera, a guy, and he was standing literally right at the entrance of Hyde. And I was thinking like, okay, like, so someone's here to kind of document something. But then again, I'm not thinking that anyone's coming to, you know, I'm just thinking that, you know, people are going to turn up, we're going to have a, you know, successful, peaceful protest, and cool.
Yeah.
And then literally, I think Cosmopolitan were the first to kind of like turn up.
Cosmopolitan?
Yeah, and like,
wow.
Obviously the camera people are there, but then there's just this random person that just kind of looks like they're doing whatever they're doing. Do you get what I mean? They come up to you like, oh, can we ask you some questions? And she was kind of like to me like, oh, like how many people are you expecting today? And I was like, oh, you know, maybe like 2,000 to 3,000, 20,000 people turn out.
It was crazy.
Like,
it was crazy.
I don't know.
You deserve your flowers for that, because it was amazing. It was safe.
The people deserve, like, when I tell you, I always say this, I didn't do anything. Like, that it's literally.
But you put the word out there.
That's just using my platform.
Yeah.
That's literally, I don't want to say the only reason why I did it, because of course not, but it's like, I just wanted to show that, like, I'm cool, 50,000, 45, whatever, but to other people, my platform's not that big, do you get what I mean? And it just goes to show what you can really do.
Of course.
People came together. People really came together.
Of course. So now that you got all that recognition and that, did you see any difference in like friendships or relationships?
Yeah.
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 So like your friends started backing down?
It was weird, yeah, because everything happened in quarantine. So it's not even like you're seeing your friends like that. Do you get what I mean? It's not really like, you know, but I don't know, it was strange because the support was crazy. Yeah. It really was. But I don't know, it's funny.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to move on a little bit and talk about your influencing.
Oh yeah.
Influencer, okay. So you're signed to Onyx Management.
Yeah.
Congrats for that.
Thank you.
And what does the word influencer mean to you?
Oh, actually influencing. Obviously, I can't use the word to describe the word, but like that's the one thing that I've kind of struggled with. I think when I first started, because I feel like a couple years ago, like it wasn't that easy to kind of be an influencer. Do you get what I mean? You had your Nella Roses, you had your like proper, you know, but like now it's kind of like anyone can kind
Any
of
Tom, Dick, and Harry can be an influencer, yeah.
So it's I don't know. I just feel like, and it's not. I don't want to say it's not a positive thing because it is, but it kind of has like a negative demeanor around it. Do you get what I mean? Like, oh, you're an influencer. Like, what do you actually do? Like, do you get what I mean? So I feel like, obviously, all the events of last year, everything that happened last year, I'm not doing this for anything other than my dark-skinned girls. Do you get what I mean? Like, there's girls and like babies and like, you know, my sisters like that can look at me and be like, oh, yo, like she's doing that, like, you know. That's literally, for me, that's what it is, because it's difficult. Like a lot came off the back of yesterday, and a lot of responsibility. Like I felt, even after everything, I felt a very I don't know, like I felt like I owed so much. Like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I just feel like my main kind of goal is just to make sure my girls are okay. Do you get what I mean?
That.
Yeah, that's
I
just
like
all
that
it is.
message. So when did you even get into the influencer? Was it after or before the protest?
Before, to be
okay.
honest, like I've always kind of like, so before I went on live with that guy, that gave me like about 10 to 15, let me say, okay. And before that, so I was on like 23, 20K.
That's
so I was
still
kind of
good.
like a micro influencer,
Yeah.
kind of just doing her thing.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't getting paid for anything, to be fair. Like I don't think maybe just, you know, here and there. But like, you know, it was nothing serious. But yeah, I would say I didn't really start taking it seriously until I was like 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what country are you from, by the way?
Nigeria.
Niger babe. Niger babe. So does your mum know about like the protest and like what you do in terms of like the social
You know
media?
what? She don't get none of it.
Oh, she doesn't understand.
She just, I feel like she knows now. Like she's seen one. Obviously, my Naomi Smith Cosmetics, she was actually a model for my brand.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's kind of like understanding more, you know? Like when I was younger, it was very frustrating because we used to clash a bit, you know? Like she didn't really get, I don't have to explain it, like not that she would stop me from doing things at all, but she didn't get it. It's like, Mum, buy me a camera. I need a camera. I just want to go on YouTube and do stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Why do you
Like,
need
why
it?
do you get what I mean? But yeah, nah.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Do you show her your accomplishments?
Yeah, I do.
Like even the Vogue, was
Yeah,
it Vogue?
yeah.
Which was massive.
Yeah, no, she bought a couple books to that. She was gassed with
she's
that.
proud.
Yeah, she was. That was sick.
So I want to be nosy and ask you what your love life's saying.
I'm single now.
Are you ready to mingle or are you just single?
I'm single.
Okay.
I'm single. Like
You're just doing you?
Yeah, I feel like I just need my time. I just need my time. Just my time.
I want to like quickly just go back to the lockdown. So lockdown was good for some. Some it was horrible. What was it for you?
It was bittersweet.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very, very, very bittersweet.
Okay.
Like it's difficult because so much like Vogue happened last year. Vogue was crazy.
When I saw that,
it was sick. Thanks.
that was amazing.
Yeah, man. It was crazy. So like that being obviously like a major high point, and like I lost a friend last year, so that was like a major low point, and like a load of other rubbish happened. But it's like so much positive stuff happened last year, but then for other people a lot of negative happened. So it was difficult to like kind of
You can't even say it or celebrate because it's like you're being,
you know.
Yeah.
So like it was kind of a bit hard, you know, kind of bouncing about, being like, yeah, guys, I did this, and it's like people are losing people are.
It's true.
There's just so much stuff happening.
It's true. So I want to know your thoughts on the actual influencer or influencing industry. Like, what are your thoughts on it? Because I personally feel like everyone looks the same and there's not a lot of diversity. Well, now they're starting to open more doors to diversity, but I feel like you have to have a certain following or certain numbers. So what are your thoughts on it?
I've experienced certain things within the industry. I don't know what to call it.
Same.
But yeah, like it's very. I put it on my story the other day. Funny enough, it's very. I don't want to use the word draining. I used another word, but yeah, it's long.
It's long.
Because it's like. I know, I don't want to put it like this, but I know I'm 10 times better than you. Do you get what I mean? And we all do. Yeah, you're still going to be appreciated way more than I ever will be. Do you know what I mean?
And is that because of your skin color or how you look?
Yeah, I would say mainly to do with tone. That's just it. Like it's kind of blunt as it is.
Do you think
that's
it's
just
ever
it.
Gonna change? Or?
Yeah, I think it'll change. I do think it'll change. I think a lot of people kind of like have this thing of racism's never gonna go away and kind of like colorism will never go away and I don't think it will go away completely. You know,
It
like
won't. Yeah.
but I do think that it's gonna get better because people are learning, like things are adapting, like, you know. I don't think that people should stay in that negative kind of like mindset because I'm not in it and I'm dark as fuck, like,
Yeah, it's
you know,
true.
I'm loving it, to be honest.
And do you feel like everyone is jumping on that dark skin bandwagon?
Yeah, I think it's boring. I felt that for years. Like it's like It's cool. Sometimes it's cool to like dark skins, and sometimes I feel like some people like to not pretend, because I don't want to say it's pretense, but I feel like they overdo it. Like,
do.
I hate the worst thing you can ever do to me. Yeah, is like, oh my god, you're so pretty. Like, oh my god, like I can't. Like it makes like I literally feel like coming out of my.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So like, yeah, I just feel like certain people overdo it to show that like I'm with you, like I'm for you, like I'm not with all the people that don't like. But sis, it's alright. It's okay.
Okay, so lastly, I want to know what should we look forward to with Naomi Smith? What's happening? What projects have you got coming?
Naomi Smith Cosmetics. Yes, I actually can't wait. I'm taking my time. I'm taking my goddamn time.
Yeah.
Because I've literally, so I've got my first product, and I've done the first shoot, and I'm so excited because I used my family, so I used my little sisters, my mom, and the shoot is just amazing.
Nice.
So I'm just trying to perfect everything. If I have to drop at the end of the year, I'll drop at the end of the year. I don't mind.
Okay, so you heard it. Naomi's got her own beauty cosmetic line coming out, so I'm really excited about that one.
It's gonna be great.
So girl, thank you so much. I really enjoyed talking to you. It was fun.
Yeah.
So guys, it's an end of another episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the thing. So guys, see you in the next episode. It's your girl Christabel, the one and only Street Blackberry. Peace.
Hey guys, I'm Naomi, and you're locked in with Cocktails with Christabel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.